Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here and welcome to another Hearthstone video. So everyone is playing Jade Druid and Jade Shaman decks, but no one is really going for the Jade Rogue style. That's of course because the deck is a bit slower, a bit weaker than the other two classes, but still good. And today we're trying one. So it is a Jade Rogue deck and we're playing against the Warlock. Interesting stuff. Let's keep the Jade Shuriken here and the Eviscerate. That's a good start. So replacing the Arya Blackpaw. The deck was originally made by Space Rev, but also Kripparrian was posting a deck recently that was pretty similar to this one. So Jade Swarmer is kind of nice. Also the Agent could be useful. Right now we have no option to activate the combo, but we're definitely getting there. So of course the strategy is more or less similar to the other Jade decks. You want to get more and more stronger Jade Golems in the late game, but the Jade Rogue also has always some Corruptor in it, so the Enthos, the old god, that will then spawn all the Death Rattle units like the Jade Swarmer later in the game to create more Jade Golems. So we are picking up a weapon. We will not attack right now, let's just wait. Nothing on board. And right now, we can't really play something else. Can drop the Jade Swarmer here. But we might also wait a bit longer for the Unearthed Raptor. I mean, right now the board is empty, so nothing too unusual. And we will just go for the Undercity Huckster instead. So he's playing a Reno lock, nor the Zoo lock. And we're going now for the phase. He's at 3 mana next turn, so we could use the coin, drop the Drake, for example, Twilight Drake. Going for the Cabal Courier, which is fine. He's getting a discover a Mage, Priest or Warlock card. And now we can trade. We're getting 1 card out of his class. Can be interesting. And there is the Unearthed Raptor. So I have quite a few options now. We can just play the Jade Swarmer and Jade Shuriken, and then kill the 2/2 and then play the Unearthed Raptor next turn. And I like that a lot, so let's go for that. Jade Swarmer has stealth, or can't be killed by a spell right now. That is not, let's see, Demon Wrath for example, Hellfire, you could play that. So our opponent decided to go for a second-rate Bruiser, which is a strong unit, 4/5. For sure, so we normally are having a bit of trouble to kill this one, but we have the Eviscerate, so that is dealing 4 points of damage. We will start with the Unearthed Raptor, copying the Death Rattle from the Jade Swarmer, so we are getting another Jade Golem here. This one is dying. We're using the Eviscerate, and then let's just use our weapon. We're taking a bit of damage, that's okay. Let's now hit him for 4 in the face. If he is deciding to kill the whole board, we're getting 2 Jade Golems, a 2/2, a 3/3, and we're getting 1 card from the Undercity Huckster. That's kinda nice. And also a lot of Death Rattles, and for the Corruptor as well. As a Demon Wrath, so the smaller ones are going down. Oh, we're getting Lord Jaraxxus. That's never bad. I just need to be careful if he's playing with the combo. Then we can't really play Lord Jaraxxus. So, got the Barnes. Barnes is good. Yeah, I guess Barnes and the Undercity Huckster is our play here. Let's see if we can net something good. Firelord maybe. Would be nice. We're getting Swashburglar, so that's really not good. Swashburglar is a 1/1 anyway. So let's kill this one. And 3 more on the face. If he's playing with the combo, Lord Jaraxxus might not be played anytime. The Mountain Giant. We left Weasel Tunneler. Well, this was created by the Dark Peddler. Interesting that he was choosing that. So if that is getting down, we're getting that into the deck. And a coin for a secret. Ooh. Secret is secret. That was created by the Cabal Courier. Good stuff for him. So definitely need to kill the Mountain Giant. Could have a counter spell there, Ice Block, decent stuff. You could copy the Agent if we play that, so we're definitely playing the Agent before the Drake. I would say we're trying the Fan of Knives here. Okay, that is working. got a Backstab, so I would have loved to see the Backstab first. Weasel Tunnler is now in the deck. We are dropping the agent.
This guy's toast.
Push him down to 5. We are getting another card here from the... Yeah, it's the Potion of Polymorph. Alright, that's definitely okay. Just the 3-3 that we're losing. Getting the Multiverse Imp, which is not super useful. This Mountain Giant. We are picking up a 3-3 Jade Golem. He's down to 14. And not dropping the Imp right now. Let's wait. The board is just too easy to kill. Hellfire, for example, Fellfire Potion, there we go. Fellfire Potion pushed him also down to 9. So, if he has a Reno Jackson, then of course he's just going back. If there is no Reno Jackson, would just go into Lord Jaraxxus next turn and might kill him. That would be interesting. Let's try out the Swashburglar here, we might find some direct damage. Yeah, interesting guys. We got 2 Lord Jaraxxus, and because we still can't be sure if he's playing with the combo or not, we might have 2 cards in hand that we can't play. That is really amazing. Let's try the deck. We're drawing another card. Another Fan of Knives. Okay, so that's at least a bit more card draw. We're going for the weapon here. Push him down to 8. If he has Reno Jackson, he needs to play that, of course, now. Otherwise, we might just go into Lord Jaraxxus and win the game. That's Kadakus. So, he needs to pick up the 1 mana potion if he wants to survive. Ah, it's a Refreshing Vandal, so with that he's going back to 12. That means, let me check, it will be 5. Right now not good enough. But at least we can kill everything on board. We can also play the Jade Spirit for more stuff. We will draw another card here with the Fan of Knives. So that's good. There's a Brann, pretty good alongside the Jade Spirit, but then we can't play the Jade Spirit right now. Let's kill his Kadakus. And we will then just go for the Imp and the weapon, playing the Brann alongside the Jade Spirit next turn. So we are creating a 4-4 and 5-5 Jade Golem. He's down to 7. If he has no Reno in hand, he might use a life tap. Otherwise he's down anyway. So at 5 life. There was Reno Jackson in his hand. But he was just getting that from the draw. That was helpful for him. The Corruptor. Not bad. Still killing the Reno here. Because otherwise he could just play Shadow Flame, kill everything that we have. So let's kill him. And the Brann is coming. And Jade Spirit into a 4-4 and 5-5. So he has played a Fellfire Potion. And he still has most likely Hellfire. He should play that as well. Even with a Fellfire Potion. He has the Unearthed, he has the Twisting Nether. He has still a Shadow Flame. There is a Twisting Nether, deciding to go for that. So we're losing our nice little board. And there is a Doomsayer. 14 cards to go. Okay, so far we haven't seen a single combo piece. He hasn't played an Emperor. If we just drop the Corruptor, we are only getting 2 cards back, and there's of course also the Doomsayer. So we might just go into Lord Jaraxxus. That is a bit risky, for sure. Oh man, otherwise we will not play anything here.
Here we go.
Can we risk that? Seriously? Oh man, I guess not. Just wait. The Doomsayer is getting activated. Getting another card, 7 cards in hand. Life tapping now because he's back to full life. There's use. Okay, let's getting rid of the weapon. Not a big tragedy. King Boss, Mistress. Alright, so Mr. Mistress, he's also healing us. Sylvanas is good because we have the Corruptor here, and also there's a bunch of units on board. We'll just hit him again with the weapon. Keeping the depth for now, of course. There's no need to give him a unit back in the hand if we have Sylvanas on the board. Could trade here with the Ooze and then, for example, the Imp Gang Boss. Then we would get either the small Imp or the Mistress. He is just giving us the Imp. Okay. Taking care of everything else. So Sylvanas dealing a 1-1 Imp. That means if we are now dropping the Corruptor, we are getting Sylvanas, we're getting a Jade Swarmer, we are getting a double Undercity Huckster. Well, that's not too bad, that's decent value. We will then get another 2 cards from the Undercity Hucksters. If he's clearing the board, we are getting... There's Lord Jaraxxus. Good for him. So he can't use the Inferno here, he's down to 14. There's an agent, we're definitely dropping the Corruptor now. He's played the Twisting Nether, so might still get an Inferno and play a Shadow Flame. Anyway, so let's push him down to 13. The Jade Swarmer would still give us a 6/6, so that's decent value on board. Gardakus Potion, alright. That's not pretty big, he's getting a bit of armor, so 20 life he has. And because these are so small, Shadow Flame is not doing much if he's not using a Power Overwhelming alongside. And if he is using a Power Overwhelming, he might not have any more stuff for a combo. Wow, the Dirty Red would be so nice if we got the Lord Jaraxxus. Definitely. Agent was the worst. Infernal. And he's killing the Agent, that's interesting. So he is at 17. Currently we have, unfortunately, only 15 on board. We can use a Zap here. That sucks a bit. And if we just go for Lord Jaraxxus, we also don't have enough. Don't have enough here. We might get enough with the Undercity Hucksters. Well, that could be interesting. I would say we are dropping the Unearthed Raptor to create another Jade Golem. We will use the Zap here on the Dirty Red. So then if he's playing the Dirty Red again, we are getting a Lord Jaraxxus. We will then just go for the... Can we go for the face if he has... He will not have the combo. We'll kill the 6/6. And the rest is just going for the face here. So he's down to 7. And in most cases the game is over next turn. Dirty Red would give us a Lord Jaraxxus on the board. There is no chance that he can kill the Lord Jaraxxus, even with a big Shadow Flame. And with the Shadow Flame we would get, with the Sylvanas, we can steal a unit on the side. We are getting another Jade Golem here, which is a 7/7. We're getting more cards from the Undercity Huckster, which might be direct damage, a Soulfire, stuff like that. We can then drop his Lord Jaraxxus as well next turn, another 3 damage in the face. Normally there shouldn't be a way that he can clear everything and he's still able to survive. Going for the Dirty Red again. So Lord Jaraxxus spawning on the board. Little surprise. And I really want to show him the other Lord Jaraxxus as well. That should be fun. Defender Vargas. Yeah, a bit more towns on the board. But still not good enough here. So you need more. Blast Crystal Potion on the 6/6. Interesting. Oh, Corruptor is going down, Undercity Huckster is going down. We are getting a Pit Lord. And we are getting... What's that? Spreading Madness. Oh, that's a decent one. So let's check this one out. We can kill the Dirty Red. We can kill the Imp Gang boss. For sure. And then still have enough. Yeah, why not?
Let none survive. Here
So let's go into Lord Jaraxxus. We can then attack. And gives us another 3. We have 3 on board. So that makes it 6. And he's going down. Going for a second game, and this time we are facing a Druid, so let's expect some other Jade Druids as well. So what we are doing here is keeping the Jade Shuriken and the Eviscerate, and let's drop the Firelord. We're keeping the Barns here. We have the coin, so we can play Barns on 3. That should be decent value, especially if we can pick up a Firelord. Would be nice. So let's see. Sylvanas, not good. Sylvanas is a card that you also like to get from the Barns, and have that on the starting hand is, for example, too big, And you want that from the barns, so why would you give that to me now? Another Jade Shuriken. Alright, our opponent started with the Raven Idol, which might give him a decent spell. Hopefully he was getting 3 shitty cards. But most often that's some decent stuff. Shapeshift. Oh, so he's starting a bit slower in fact. No ramp for him. No Jade Golems early on. That's good. We got the Jade Spirit. I can't really do much right now. There's no point in going for a coin into Jade Shuriken, for example. You don't want doing that. Jade Spirit might be played next turn, so with a coin. Otherwise, Barnes maybe. Let's see about that. Innovate. Oh, 5 mana. What are you dropping? Druid of the Claw. Interesting. So we could just go Jade Shuriken Eviscerate here instead. Because this one is a big ass creature. So why not? We are creating a small Jade Golem, which is definitely not doing much right now, but giving us the opportunity to get some bigger stuff out of the Jade Spirit, so that's always nice. Let's keep the weapon for now. We might want to use that next turn for a little trait. Shapeshift, clearing the Jade Golem. So far he was not playing any sort of Jade Golem. So it could be that he's not playing those. And then that is definitely an advantage for us. Also we are playing a lot. So getting a 2-2. Next up will be a 3-3 if we are deciding to go for the Jade Spirit here right away. We also have still the Jade Shuriken, there's another Raven Idol. 2 Raven Idols, wow. Maybe he is playing Spell Druid. That could be. And a Wild Growth got from the Raven Idol, so little ramp. If he's playing Spell Druid, that is possible because he's playing double Raven Idol, and the Raven Idols are either played only a single copy or not one at all in the Jade Golem. So it could be. And I would say we are just dropping another Jade Spirit. Just get more stuff out. We have the option to go for another Jade Shuriken, which is spawning a 4/4 Jade Golem then.
The Ancient One.
Oh yeah, he is definitely not playing. Oh, he's playing with Cthulhu. Oh, could also have been a combo deck. So just to have the talent. He's playing Cthulhu. Wow, interesting. Definitely interesting. So gonna kill this one as well. Probably also spawning a Jade Golem. So that will be... We could go for the Barnes. Maybe find some extra spell damage power.
Tonight, a tale of long-lost
So
world.
Drake, Bloodmage Thalnos. There is a Drake, great. So Backstab is dealing 3 points of damage. Jade Shuriken is dealing 3 points of damage. And we can just... I would say we're just eating the damage here with the hero. Keeping everything alive. The Druid is not able to clear that much stuff. Even if he has, let's say he has 2 swipes, then there would still be stuff on the board. Starfall, wow, created by the Raven Idol. Starfall is interesting. Wait, wow, if he has another swipe then on top of the Starfall, wow. That's a big one. Well, that was of course good enough. I wasn't expecting a Starfall here. But anyway, still have decent value ongoing.
Here we go. I can't do that.
So that would push him down to 14. We could go for the Eviscerate. But I guess we're keeping that for now. Then most likely go Sylvanas Eviscerate the next turn. So we can prepare the Corruptor that is coming on turn 10. Run into Cthulhu's Chosen. So Cthulhu is getting buffed 2 times. Makes it a 13/13 Cthulhu. Living Roots on the Barnes. Alright, and he has only 1 card left in hand. There's another Death Rattle creature. But I really like to go for the Eviscerate. We need to kill the Brann. So the Jade Swarmer is not coming. Because I like the Sylvanas a bit more.
I have no time
So
for
let's use
games.
the Eviscerate here. We could hit the Divine Shield away. But right now, if this one is attacking Sylvanas and he's using the Shapeshift to kill Sylvanas, then we are getting the Cthulhu's Chosen. So what we are doing is just going for the face here. And we're also using the weapon. Right now it looks like we are only playing the Jade Swarmer here next turn. That means we have another 7 mana to go, and then we are definitely picking up a weapon. He's down to 11. He can play a Cthulhu now, but then the Cthulhu is just getting stolen by the... Oh boy. Seriously. Holy shit. Wow, he was using... Oh man. He was stealing the Varnas. That is really amazing.
Incredible.
And the Moonfire here is also amazing. Why were we getting the Moonfire, by the way? Where's that? Ah, we're getting that from the Undercity Huckster, right. So let's draw another card. There's a Zap. Don't like that too much. I guess we're using the Moonfire here. So, Jade Swarmer. Man, that was amazing. Greatest Yogg-Saron steal of all time. In the right spot, because if he has a Cthulhu in hand now, the Sylvanas would be so much pain. Would be so much pain. We're dropping the Corruptor next turn, so we would have gotten another Sylvanas. Luckily there is no Cthulhu, just a Wild Growth. He's drawing another card. And we are definitely going for the Corruptor next turn, just to have the board full again. Twin Emperors, yeah, helping him. But we are also getting the Death Rattle creatures here back. Ooh, Aya Blackpaw, wait. Aya Blackpaw is indeed... Could be even better than dropping the Corruptor right now. Gives us another Death Rattle creature. Also we're spawning a stronger Jade Golem. So let's do that. We will give him the Twin Emperor back into his hand. And then let's kill the other one. So you're picking up the right one because that one is not spawning another Twin Emperor.
Here we go.
Kill this one. We are still at 18. If he's dropping a Cthulhu, he would deal most of the damage on the units, and also we would spawn a 7/7 Jade Golem, which is definitely not bad. Oh, there he goes, another Twin Emperor for 7. Super expensive. Twilight Elder, only one card in hand. So game should be over. Now we are killing this one. Another Jade Swarmer. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that. So we will take... one can't kill him right now. There is still... How much missing? 2 points. So we are just taking care of the 4/6. We are using the Aya here because we can spawn that. At least I hope we haven't played that many Death Battle creatures so far. We'll see. And yeah, there it is. It's Swarmer and the Undercity Huckster. So the game is over at this point. He can't clear everything. He's played the Yogg-Saron already, so that was his big backup card. There's a swipe for 4 on the face. And what else do we have? Beckoning of Evil. That's not too bad. We're now at 16/16. And the takedown is coming. That is a concede. So we are picking up another victory with the deck. Working kinda nice so far. I have tried out the deck against some other decks as well that were not in the video. So far I had some problems against Jade Druid, but that was expected. If the Jade Druid is going faster than we are running into trouble. So you definitely need the Endless Corruptor there at the right time, and then you can pop up a whole board, and the Druid then has problems. If you're not able to get the Corruptor, then you are running into troubles because the Druid is creating bigger Jades than you are. But Corruptor on board is definitely a nice finisher, which the Druid normally can't handle. He has only 2 swipes, and that's normally it. Not like in this game where there was a Starfall that was just popping up from the Raven Idol. That is normally in most games not happening, so you should be fine against the Jade Druid in general. Anyway guys, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I will be back with another Hearthstone video tomorrow, so check that out as well. Get notified when I will upload more content, and subscribe to the channel. So thank you for watching, and don't forget the thumbs up is very helpful. So have a nice day and goodbye.